Hello everyone, Dracon84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. Win streak of 3 again. We're doing a lot of win streaks and this is game number 100 on this difficulty level. That's cool. Let's see how we do. I don't really like any of these, but the toddler, I think it has the highest EV, so... And I could have gone for a candy instead of a crab. I should probably have thought about that a little bit more. And here we do a candy over a lockbox, I think. Sure, let's grab more candies. Doesn't give us anything permanent, but at least it's a good way to stay alive for now. Hustling capsule isn't all that interesting. Hex of draining is a little bit of a danger with the toddler, but it gives us the highest numbers, so let's do it. Green pepper is always going to pay out with the dots, so easy pickup. 21, that's good. So we could pick up an owl here. We don't have a lot of permanent symbols, right? We have the crab that might never pay out. We do have the hex of draining. I think we're just gonna pick the owl and see if, well, if it gets drained. Anyway, don't really want any of these, and we've already made rent, so I don't think we need to pick something up here, but when we see something worth picking up, we just do it. And we're far ahead, so a hustling capsule is just a very easy pickup here actually. I'm okay with picking up, with paying 7 in order to just get +1 every spin for the rest of the game. There's a bear, bear's fine. Lucky cat with 1 cat isn't that interesting, so let's just go for the egg card and see if it ends up being good for us. Yeah, that cat would have been interesting if we had some things for it. Didn't pick those up. Yeah, I don't really need a light bulb. I mean, we're in a good position here. We're ahead, so we don't really need to pick a lot of weird things up. So let's just try and get a good thing going. You know what? I'm actually going to grab the Hex of Tedium. Gives us 2 hexes that could be interesting, but mostly it makes it more likely for us to find crabs, which is what we want right now. Right, guaranteed rare on the next rent payment. That's actually pretty good. I don't think it's very likely for there to be a rare in there anyway. Pear's fine. So we could reroll. The thing with Pear is that if we never find something to pair it with, that's bad for us. But rerolling could, I mean, it can't give us something really bad. It gives us either a 3-value symbol or a chicken or whatever. Could give us a card shark. That's not great. On the other hand, Pear has such a high ceiling that I think we just need to pick it up here. I would be more inclined to pick up an amethyst because we are pretty likely to see light bulbs, and that would be very good. Right, let's see if we can get some symbols. 3-sided dice, definitely still good. We could pick up a safe. We don't need to pick up the safe, and safe with Hex of Draining is kind of dangerous. Not that dangerous, but... yeah, let's just skip this. Right, let's see if we can make the bear better. Or there's a key for the safe that we didn't pick up, but that's fine. Haven't seen a 3rd crab yet, but it's still early in the run. We're seeing so many lockbox and keys that I'm kind of regretting not picking up that 1 key, but otherwise this should be fine. Yeah, let's grab a milk, I think. Now, you know what? We don't really need it right now. We only have a single cat, so I think a reroll capsule should actually be better for us. Not gonna waste it here. Let's try and get something really good. There's another cultist. We're seeing a lot of cultists, and we're pretty close to getting our next rent payment. Right, we're close to being a rent cycle ahead. So that's good. We didn't pick up a lot of symbols there, but it should be fine. Grave Robber Essence doesn't do a lot. Capsule Machine Essence is very, very good. I think we just need to do that. Pink Pepper Essence gives 20. Capsule Machine Essence can also give 20. Do we just want 3 items? Sure. Chili Powder. So Chili Powder gives 1 for each pepper. And we're gonna get 3 common items. We already have 1 pepper, but common items aren't that unlikely to be peppers. So let's just go for this. See if we get more peppers. We got 1 more. It's the blue pepper. Not the best, but it's something. We got the swear jar too. It's still very early, so swear jar can work. Frying pan doesn't do anything, partly because we have the egg carton, but partly because it's frying pan. And you need a lot of setup in order to make that worth it. 32 is pretty good. You know what? 32 might actually be perfect, because we don't want 35 or more. Yeah, we're right on the edge. That's very good. Alright, let's grab our first egg. That's good. It's already a pool ball. And probably avoid creature. Our toddler hasn't done a lot. We've picked up 2 candies very early. I don't really want Hex of Hoarding. I mean, we don't have a lot of reasons to go hard on those hexes, so don't think it helps us a lot. So this blue pepper, the only thing it does is give +1 from the chili powder, but it's still +1. That's fine. And there could be some spins where it does something. Right, we were a little under 260, so we need to do something in order to get further ahead. And probably the first step is picking up more 2-value symbols, so let's just grab the orange. Birdhouse makes our owl better. Don't really want the Goldilocks. Happy Hour doesn't do anything, so it's just Birdhouse here. Not the best, but it could become very good. There's a Piñata, very nice. The Hex of Draining drained the crab, so it cost us 4 this spin. It also gave 3, so it was net -1. That happens. As long as it doesn't drain the toddler while it's eating candy, I'm fine with it. Yeah, I just don't want a key here. I just don't think it's good. Just -1. 23. There's the lockbox for our key. Alright, I need to do some calculating here because I need to make sure. So this gives 30. So let's say that we have 300 minus 146 divided by 4. We need to make 39 every spin. I don't think we're making that, but if the toddler eats the piñata, that could be good enough. But we could reroll for a little bit to try and make sure that we're making rent. It's probably for the best. I'm just a little bit apprehensive of what could happen. Rain with the flower means that we can probably remove the coin. Makes it a little bit more likely for our crabs to line up. Alright. I didn't really see the dots disappeared. Now we need symbols. So let's reroll. Grab the milk. Because we need something. Right. That's good. Toddler is eating the piñata, so that means that we're basically making this rent. I mean, the safe isn't bad, but we have a lot of symbols now, so we don't need it. But we're seeing so many safes and keys. Lots of cultists too. Let's grab the rabbit fluff. I think it's good. We could start removing things like the cherry. Oh wow, we were actually not far enough. Alright. So we need to make basically 48 every spin now. Cleaning rack essence can be extremely strong. Dwarven Anvil essence isn't happening. I mean, cleaning rack essence can be insane, but we just don't have anything for it yet. And golden carrot essence is going to be insane if we survive. Silver arrow, insane. Lime pepper, again with chili powder. And we have 23 symbols. Let's remove the cherry first, I guess. You know what? Let's actually remove the pearl cherry. Let's remove the cherry first. I don't know. It's kind of arbitrary. I don't believe we need to remove the Hex of Draining yet. But we might be getting there. Alright, that's a good spin. Another crab, very good. Let's try to survive until we can get something out of the golden carrot essence. Right, that's good. 48, that's actually not that much. Right, calculating time. 375 minus 198 divided by 4. We need 44 and a quarter every spin. Yeah, and these symbols aren't going to help us, and we're not that desperate. 45. But we are in a position that Hex of Draining, hitting the wrong symbol, can actually cost us a lot. So I'm not sure what we want to do with that. 39, that's definitely not a lot. Alright, candy, let's hope for high rolls. Those are not high rolls. I'm in a position here where Midas Bomb is the only way that I'm gonna make rent here. It also means that we need a lot of luck in order to survive past that, but I don't see another way to survive here. Kills our Pear, but we didn't have anything for the Pear anyway yet, so... Right, we made rent, but not by a lot, and next rent cycle we're gonna need to make basically 58 every spin. That's a lot. Spirit is going to disappear, is not gonna help us. There's Mrs. Fruit. Mrs. Fruit could be good. Mario the Rabbit, we have a Rabbit Fluff. We don't have anything for Quigley the Wolf. Adoption Papers could be good. We have 3 crabs. So, the question here now becomes, do you want to gamble on Adoption Papers? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 common symbols, of which we kind of only want 1. We just want crabs. So we're probably not that likely to have the adoption papers work for us. But we are kind of desperate. So one thing when playing a strategy game where luck is a factor, right? Because we are playing a strategy game where luck is a factor, is that when you're behind, you're incentivized to take risks. So that means that I'm gonna grab the adoption papers now, hope for a high roll, because if we don't, I think we're losing. The bee, I mean, we have the rain and the flower, but we only have a single flower. We don't really... I think the bee is a liability. Let's skip here. Get another crab. And a skip. So, we got a crab. Great. We definitely don't want to remove anything. We might want to remove the Hex of Draining pretty soon. 53, that's almost enough. Right, owl. We have the birdhouse, so owl should be good enough right here. 54. Yeah, none of these do anything. We want stuff for Mrs. Fruit to do, but none of this helps Mrs. Fruit. We want the silver arrow to hit something. We basically have to pick up the wine here just to get enough symbols, but it's probably too slow and it's also getting drained. Omelette, it's a rare. We don't have anything that it works with, but it's a 3 value symbol. We want symbols. And maybe we should have just... Ooh, that's actually decent. Maybe we should have removed Hex of Draining here. I don't know. It feels like we kind of still need the Hex of Draining in order to survive. Let's remove the cat first. Hope that it's a good decision. Hope for the silver arrow to do something for us. Grab another Hex of Tedium. We might find an essence that helps us with our hexes. If we even survive. I don't think we can survive. I don't know. I'm grabbing the candy, hoping for a high roll with the toddler. And 71. 71 was almost enough. We missed this by 2. So this was a very interesting run. So we I'm thinking that maybe in practice, if we had taken those keys when they popped up, even though we had a decent amount of symbols, that could have been good enough. I'm thinking that maybe taking the pair wasn't good enough, given that we didn't have anything that it worked with yet. That basically gave us a 1 value symbol that wasn't going to help us. Rerolling was very likely to give us a 3 value symbol. There were a few 2 value symbols that weren't going to help us, but there were also some symbols that could completely break the game open, like Beastmaster or something like that. So I think that was our biggest mistake, actually, accepting the pair. I didn't know at the time if it was good or not. Obviously, the Midas Bomb cost us a lot. Not that much, but right, it cost us our pair. I think the orange... It didn't actually cost us that much, but it cost us something. You know what? Our destroyed symbols actually looks very good. Maybe it was actually good for us, the Midas Bomb, just in general. But we were so far behind that I don't know what we could have done. Green pepper was extremely good. Once we got 3 crabs and up, that was good for us. Pool ball, I'm 100% sure that it was correct to pick it up. Egg carton, I don't think we had different options there, so I'm not sure what we wanted to do there. Chili powder, I mean, especially that after we picked up the item capsule with right, we picked up capsule machine, then an item capsule, then we saw the chili powder. I mean, you just do that, and we got a pepper out of it. It was the worst one for us. Well, not the worst one. The worst one would have been red pepper, but blue pepper was also never going to do something for us. But we were struggling throughout. We did find 1 piñata for our toddler, which helped us survive. So, I think our lessons here are: don't take a pair when you need something good to happen and you get to reroll for a guaranteed rare. Right? Unless you already have at least a bronze arrow, but more likely a chef or a farmer. Right? If you have a chef or a farmer, you always take the pair. I don't think that's contentious at all. Then when you don't have that many symbols and you see a key, maybe you should take it. I don't know. Otherwise, I mean, we just didn't see that many things that could help us break the game. I think picking up the Hex of Draining was fine. Not 100% sure on the Hexes of Tedium. It helps us find more crabs. The adoption papers also helped us find a crab, and honestly, we were in a position where maybe crabs were our best way to finish the run. So, I don't know, a lot of things happened. I'm not 100% sure what our best thing was. But, well, we don't need a calculator to see that we have won 63% of our runs, which is probably pretty good. In any case, I mean, we got there. Kind of a short run because we lost. I hope it was interesting. Maybe you learned something from it. I think I learned some things from it. So, at the very least, I can say that. This was another Luck Be a Landlord run, and I will see you next time on another video. Goodbye.